Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Pharaohs. This is episode 15, I believe. And as we said in the ending of the last one, we're still in this battle because we were planning to save before it and we just clicked one button too many. Anyways, if you want to play Pokemon Pharaohs, go to the link in the description, remove the space before.com and the space before.gg and just put them up in the URL. You remove that after you copy and paste, obviously. Just had to clarify that because, yeah. Or watch the first video and that one walks you through it. But without further ado, here we go. This is the trainer right before the gym leader, so we're going to knock this out, hopefully. Still storming in the background. That's not good. That's not good at all. So glad it learns Earthquake naturally. Ooh, I wonder which Eevee form I'm going to catch in the next route. We'll talk about that one later, but... Oh man, I think there's one Pokemon in there that's not. Jeez, if I catch the Autono in that, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so sad. Not that we ever really use Eevee forms, but like... We're just gonna go for the beat up. Try and let. Why can I not think of his name? Sceptile, do damage. Just dead named him. Geeko. This storm is making me sleepy. Gotta stop listening to all that whenever I go to sleep, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna pop that for 5. Alright, we're gonna just do that real quick. Okay. Maybe we should revive him first, right boys? Okay. I didn't even realize I picked one of those up. We're gonna check that real quick before we get going too far into it, just to make sure we're not messing ourselves up here. Alright, so what level are we? We are 44. 46, right? Yeah, because you don't get any moves when you level up further. Pain Split could be dope, but I don't actually see myself using the majority of these. I'm just going to evolve them and get the stat boost. Okay. Again, if you accidentally click F and then Control F or something, don't save changes. It will not let you start the game up again afterwards. Unless you go back and find what that one change that you accidentally made was. Then you'll have to delete the game, reinstall the entire thing. It should still keep your save file to your game, but it's just the weirdest crap to me. Congratulations, your Ultra Boy evolved into Chandelure. That is one thing. If you install the new copy of the game, it should still work. Like if I release updates, because it's still saved to the name of your computer, I guess. I don't really know. Ooh! That was like a gunshot. Okay. Alright, Altar Boy. We're gonna need you to be a beast. Aw, these don't... You don't fall through them? I'm so mad they got rid of the ice puzzles that led up to my room. Another... the first thing he said was, another trainer already? Yeah, I don't know why. I already know Shadow Ball would have killed it. But, minimize... Arctic Uno. Yeesh. That's scary. What? 2 minimizes and it still hits with that ancient power. That is gross. That is just... And it gets all the buffs. That is so not cool. Oh no. We're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Bad RNG, boys. Real bad RNG. If we have to come back into this, we're going to start off with Panther and then just go heavy with the Howls. Yeah, I know, I said your name. Gross. I figured it would let me raise my attack so that way it can hit me twice as hard next turn. It missed. Super Soaker. Super Duper Soaker. There we go. So close. Yeah, if we ended up replaying this battle, we would just be starting off with this Pokemon howling a couple times against the Jinx, so that's just beating them all up the rest of the way through. Beat up in Fire Fang. Goodbye. So glad it didn't use like Hammer Arm or something like that. Or not, because he's so freaking slow, that maybe. Does this not have an Earthquake? Or or is Earthquake come at like 43 or something, and that's why the other one has it? Huh. And this is when I started putting back doors in the gyms. Okay. Let's see here. I think it's the fighter that we have to come across immediately as soon as we go in there. It might be time to remove her. Next one's a flying gym, so like that's gonna come in handy. Yeah, but at the same time, I'm still training up the Tyranitar. It's gonna be a while to just get him up to where the team is at, so we're gonna leave that in the box. Right, we still got him to fight too, don't we? Yep, here comes potential death, because this guy's Mamoswine is so much stronger than the other one. Yes, 3 levels, but it has Earthquake. Okay, if I would have just double tapped it on the Fire Spin, maybe. But I just remember there are other runs where like I fought this thing and grinded such high levels to fight it. But that was also using Electabuzz and like Axel, so they were just getting wrecked by the Ice Ground combo. Then I think I was also using Togekiss and Sandile. Yeah, that team in general just could not handle a Mamoswine now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, someone proposed me a trade of fantasy football. It's that time again where I have all the hopes and dreams have failed. Gosh, my favorite NPC lines are right here. This is where I was so creative with certain things. Everyone lost in the disaster of Delico. This is for you. He is talking about the Palkia event that we read about a couple of. Whoever Mega Rushin? Don't know who that is. Thank you for your image. And thank you for putting your water stamp like that in your image to a point where I couldn't, to where it's not like it doesn't go away when you black out the background, so I could keep your name in the thing. That way everybody knows where that came from. So I do not take credit for any customary sprites besides like Gladys. Because Gladys, I think I just changed her color palette. There might be 1 or 2 other ones where I've changed the color palette. I am not prepared for what is about to happen. But I'm pretty sure you could totally just walk down and avoid that trainer. So If you did need to get out of the way, you could. That's why in the cave, the bikers stop you from walking up or down. Or there are rocks that stop you from doing it. Because those ones are weak. This is just like, oh, I don't want you to get stopped by a fighting training. Nice. It's funny that it'll show the trigger, but it's just like, yeah, I don't want to get affected by this. Probably a bad decision, but no close combat. Okay. Oof, finally, one of these I'm not like afraid of. As it just one-shots my Pokemon. Okay. Ooh, one-shot. Not looking forward to his team in the pyramid. Mega Roachers? Mega Rooshers? Mega Rooshin? Thank you for your service. And now, I think we are officially back where we were at the end of that last series. We maybe cleared out this area, but I know we are in this tunnel. I was about to leave my Pokemon there while I went to work, but they had the most disgusting program on the TV. I would never let my child watch something that obscene, not until they are old enough to see it for the smut it was. I mean, come on. What adult wants to listen to a couple of jinx talking about them shaking their cloisters around for every Mr. or Mime that comes by? So disgraceful. I need to word that a little bit better. But you all catch it. Treat this statue as if it was a PC TLDR. Way too much work when this is such a simple fix. He returns to standing still as a statue. For lore purposes, let's just say it doesn't create harmful rays that could injure unborn eggs like modeled PCs. Cool. This is your hidden nature guy. Your Eggman. I don't raise him, I don't train him, I just let him watch that Cardi Snook video. Well, that normally does the trick. That Cardi Snook video. Gross. Tamaja. And you obviously don't have to fight these trainers. You could walk almost all the way through here without encountering anyone if you don't want to. But I like gaining experience. And I don't really like backtracking unless it's something that I haven't done at all. Like the Nuzlocke areas. That was one thing Black and White did that was really cool. After you beat the game, they opened up a whole bunch of new areas that like you just were not able to see before. There you are. Are you nuts? Stay out of my way. Kevin Mule. Ew, that Kevin had 2 E's in it. Leave it down in the comments if you have 2 E's in your name, Kevin. Like as if they were like, nah, Steven's too boring. But Kevin's too strippery. So we're gonna name him Kevin 11. Alright. Probably need to give someone else some love for a little bit. Altar Boy's been starting to slow this down a little bit. Problem is, it's just like only fire types. You have a rock, right? Yeah. Finish it. Oh. There we go. Alright, at least Tartano's starting to pull some weight a little bit. I did see an antidote. Alright, let's take you out, switch you with you. So right now, these are only the 3 that I'm stuck with. Probably these 3, actually. You got my way. Now I have to beat you. What a good switch. Man, Hygreigus is one of my favorite Pokemon. There's like 5 Pokemon from that generation that just made it to where I could not exclude it. Basically the whole Godzilla package where Haxorus, Mothra, and Hygreigus. Wow. I was thinking about my team just dying there to a little chicken. Hey, that thing's banned. You're not allowed to have that. I'm too injured to actually encore. You fool. I'm gonna regret this. Let's go do an actual heal real quick. I always tried my best to put Pokecenters in the most opportunistic spot. I think there's only like 1 town that I can think of where it's not in a great spot. And that's the Dragon Town. But that's because the islands are so strange. Man, you blend in well. We'll come back to you. Kango and G-Pop. Give it everything you got. Making a show that both the mother and the child are working together in this underground fight. We're gonna need a body bag. This is one of the dumbest lines from Karate Kid. That's even him, actually. We could just walk right by this way, can't we? Yeah, I definitely did make it to where you just did not have to do anything in here if you did not want to. Alright, so let's go counter you. Because I have no idea what this one was. Ooh, Slugma. I mean, technically, this is the only Pokemon you can catch in the underground tunnel. I know I said that the events don't really count. This one counts. It's the only event in here. You doing your luck, you don't have to count this one. And I'm not using it. It's a fire type. I'm literally using it so I don't have to encounter this in the rock area. Gifted. Alright, well, let's go fight some fighters. What? Huh? Black Belt Bill. I swear, I feel like all the paralysis and stuff is turned up in this. But I didn't do it. Gross. Okay. Since we are confused, we're just confused about a few things here, guys. So we're just gonna switch it. Alright, looks like this is gonna be the last trainer of this episode. So, if you want to play Pokemon Pharaohs, go to the link in the description, remove the spaceport.com or the spaceport.gg. Normal mode is the mode we're playing now. Hard mode is really just doubles mode with people like the fighting person who we fought in the beginning, the gym leaders, the random challenger, the redhead fire trainer that you saw in the gym. Those will all be double battles. That's what the hard mode is. That's the only real difference. And then the other link is the Discord link that will have all the maps for all of this so that way you can see what you're looking for. It'll have all the items in each area. It'll have the encounters for all the areas, plus a bunch of PBSs for the trainers and the actual just encounter percentage page. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time when we kick the crap out of this trainer right there. See ya.